Let me tell you, nothing I have ever seen on television has made me feel the way that Game of Thrones did. And so I am slightly shaking holding the only limited edition Game of Thrones phone ever to be made by Realme. The inside is... This is so unique. And then over here, we've got separate pop-outs of two of the different houses from the show. So if we go into House Targaryen, we got an insert with a couple of sticker sheets and little postcards. Delightful collectibles. Okay, other side, some sort of scroll. And it's blank. And, ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. This is so cool. I love cases like this that really feel customized specifically for the limited edition. And then, oh my gosh, that is a SIM ejector and a half. This is the symbol that the hand of the king would wear, the king's closest advisor. Gosh, the phone itself has got a lot to live up to. I am obsessed. I feel like this evokes Game of Thrones a lot more than just slapping a logo on the back and calling it a day. Like, you can feel the dragon's claws. And the fact that this is leather makes you think it's like the hide of the dragon. They've even got "Winter is coming" in tiny little letters around the camera rings, alongside all these little etchings. Then, one of the key turning point moments in the entire show happens when Daenerys survives a fire and in the process hatches her little dragon babies. And this phone lets you relive that scene. So if you place it into hot water, look at that, instantly, it turns red. That is just so unbelievably cool and like thematically fitting. But then also, do you know how some companies just chuck one custom wallpaper onto the home screen and call it a day? This thing has two entire themes, ice and fire, because the show Game of Thrones is based on a book series called A Song of Ice and Fire. So this is the fire theme. It's a proper animated lock screen. The fingerprint animation spreads fire. And it's very impressive because every single icon on the home screen is themed and not in a simple color swap kind of way. They're all clearly made specifically for this. Okay, so can we swap it up to ice theme now? The ice changes the fingerprint scanner logo from Targaryen, which is fire and dragons, to Stark, which is all about the cold. And it has its own accompanying snow animation and icons. I was getting very sad during the filming of this video, but we might have just very suddenly peaked.